Hello everyone and welcome back to Reality with Bad Gal Riri. I'm your host Brianna and today we're going to be recapping TLC's Unexpected Season 7 Episode 2. And to say I'm in awe of this show would be an understatement. And in awe of insanely cringed out and just cannot believe the level, I don't want to say of unintelligence, but just I can't believe that these are real people's lives. And it makes me so sad to see these teens going through this. It's a really hard watch, but I can't stop watching it. I really can't. It's like a fucking plane crash, right? You just have to watch it. So we're gonna be recapping that. And if you guys are doing on the Rewatch Crew over on YouTube, make sure you're commenting, you're subscribing, you're liking, and let me know if you guys are on the Rewatch Crew. I really appreciate everyone who rewatches it back. It's kind of shocking to me that people outside of the TikTok live and podcasts watch it. I know it's kind of hard. If you are on the Rewatch Crew, you don't get to see the comments. So if you do, if I do respond to comments, I usually will read them out over on TikTok. So you kind of know what I'm talking about or what the chat is talking about. But before we get into Unexpected, I do want to just talk a little bit about Love is Blind and how incensed I am and how upset I am over Chris and just like the audacity of that man. Because what do you mean? Chris from Love is Blind, who did a half Ironman one time, who finished in the bottom 5%, told a doctor who is his fiance that he doesn't really like her, or he's not sexually attracted to her because she doesn't work out. Like, that is so upsetting. Like, men are seriously not lonely enough. Like, I was disgusted by that. I always don't really get into Love is Blind like that deep until like there's a lot of episodes out, just because it's just so irritating to watch the pods and stuff like that. I can't stand the pod life on Love is Blind, so like I usually just wait, and sometimes I don't even watch. Like last season I didn't even watch it because I'm like, nobody's gonna end up together because it was just so horrible. But this one I think we have some good matches, hopefully, besides that guy, besides fucking Chris. And also everyone say hi to Frankie. She's right here. She's very excited to like I said, I'm doing exposure therapy of her being picked up, but she's excited to co-host the live with me today. Yes, okay, Bethany says in the chat, that was so ridiculous. Why couldn't you find anything else to say? And like that's what he came up with. I like said that in my TikTok. I'm like, there are so many other things you could have said. Like, we don't need to say that out loud. Why are you saying that? Why? Like, I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. I cannot stand that man. I really can't. And I haven't finished the episode because I had to do some TikToks and I wanted to pop on here and do our live. Because I was just going to do just a recap of this like on my own, but I love recapping live just because it feels like we're on FaceTime with all of our girlfriends and any guys in the chat too. I know we do have a couple. Also, you guys, I have like a weird situation going on where somebody is like sending my boyfriend like old pictures of me, and it's like kind of concerning. I'm really fucking weirded out by it. Really weirded out, but we'll see what happens with that. Shall we? Oh, you guys, I'm going to talk to Tasha's mom, or Tasha's Isabella's mom. We follow each other on Insta. Oh my God, I'm all over the place here. On TikTok. Hopefully she pops in the live here. But I really want to have her come up on the live. There she is, Tasha. I was gonna DM you today or after the live and see if you want to come up sometime next week for the live for a little bit, and we can do like kind of like a Q&A and do like a little bit of a like relaxed, because I'm not that good of a question answer kind of person, so kind of just like a relaxed co-host live, and we can talk about the episode together. Let me know, I'll DM you and we can plan it out. But I had a question to ask you today and I totally forgot. So we're gonna do it hopefully next week. Again, we'll talk in the chat or in our own chat. Okay, you guys, let's pop on to the live today. I'm going to be fast forwarding a lot of Amaya's parts just because she's screaming and crying so much. Oh, let me just pop on the podcast too really quick. Hold on. Peek behind the curtains. Hi guys. Okay, we are back on. Oh, let me redo it. Okay, one sec, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna just mute. And we are back on the podcast. Okay, I was just telling everyone in the TikTok. Why did I say that so weird? I sounded like a grandma. Chipotle. Why did I say that? I meant Chipotle. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We are, stream of consciousness. We are going to be fast forwarding a lot of Amaya's parts in this episode just because Amaya is doing a lot of screaming. And I don't blame her. She is literally having a child, okay? And fuck that doctor that told her to be quiet. We're going to get into him. We are streaming this over on Discovery Plus, HBO Max and Discovery have now parted ways, so I don't know if there's on Discovery, HBO Max anymore, but it's on Discovery Plus. That's where I'll be streaming it. And again, if you are new here, I'm going to be playing the episode, pausing, talking, just because can't show it on live. Okay, but if you want to follow along, I will give you timestamps. And hello, Melissa. It's so good to see you in the chat. Also, you guys, while we have everyone here, before we do start the episode, I do want to remind everybody I do have a podcast where I do recaps of this. I also recap stuff in the show. My God, sorry, I got a little caught up here. I recap other shows like Sister Wives, Love is Blind. I'm going to be doing 90 Day Fiance. So check that out. The link is in the bio. Reality with Bad Gal Bree Bree. Thank you for the gifts, Melissa. Hello, Rachel. Also, if you guys want to send gifts, that's so very appreciated. I will give you a little shout out if you do. Again, I really appreciate those who want to, spend the extra money. I appreciate it. I know times are tough. Also, again, on that vein, I have a Cash App is in the bio. Link is in the bio. But you literally don't have to do that. That's insane. But I have a Patreon. So go subscribe over there because you get so much content over on Patreon. We do watch alongs just like this over on Patreon with old episodes of Sister Wives. We just covered Brown Boys Do Vegas. Okay. Which was crazy. We saw Curtis and Cody just being his peak Michael Scott of it all. And it's just so uncomfortable watching him interact with men. It's like his first time on Earth. Honestly. Okay, let's pop into the show. Unexpected. Episode title, What Tests Will I Have? Okay, again, I'm going to just fast forward through Amaya's part. So she's wanting, we're just going to talk about it. So she really wants more medicine, and the doctors or the nurses basically like, you can't get any more medicine. Okay, because you're about to have that baby. She's talking about how much her hole hurts. And, her mom and her boyfriend really seem to be there for her, which is so, they just seem very wholesome. We don't have any drama really with them. And they're just trying to be there for her as she's giving birth. But we do have a little bit of drama. The baby's heart rate drops. And this is scary because this might have Amaya have to go into a C-section. Scary. Her mom is crying, really upset for her. And Amaya's just scared. Which I'm scared at almost 30 to have a baby. I can imagine being 16 and that happening to me. Okay, so now we're going to pick up with Bryce and Isabella. Bryce, aka my nemesis. I can't stand this boy man, this boy child. Okay. And we're going to get into why. So Destiny says the way she was screaming at her boyfriend, screaming like fools, was ridiculous. Yeah, I think she's just scared. And like I said, I can't imagine that happening to me at all. And I think that we just need to give her some grace. It's her first time. I did appreciate when the doctor was like, hey guys, we're going to make this quiet. Okay. And I think they were just trying to support her in any way that they could, just be like, it's okay. Yeah, you go, girl. Overwhelming, right? I was very overstimulated. I couldn't imagine being in that room. Then when that doctor said that to her, we'll get into that. Okay. And away we go. Now we get to see Bryce's big truck. his big truck. And Isabella's in the car with Bryce. Thank you, Michael, for the roses.
What?
Okay.
So last night.
So they're sorry there was a lot of road noise, but there was awkward silence in the car, okay? She's looking at him, he's looking back. He's looking at him, she's looking back. What? So they're about to get into it.
Me and Bryce was talking about how he should get a job, and he had the audacity to tell me that I should be working. It's common sense, you gotta get a job.
Why don't you get a job too?
I
I know you are, but when am I? Shut the fuck up, Bryce. Shut up.
believe you just said this.
And he knows he's being a shit. Like, I didn't mention this last week, but he knows he's being a little shithead in that moment because he's looking at her smiling. Like, you really think this girl, literal girl, is going to go get a job 7 months pregnant? In what world, babe? In what world? Who's gonna hire her?
Bro, who's
And she's gonna, like, she's taking care of Truly and doing stuff around the house for Tasha. Come on.
gonna keep our kid?
You?
And who, yeah, exactly. Who would keep the baby?
I don't really know where me and Bryce are at right now because he's not trying for anything. And I don't know if it's a maturity level. I don't know. But I'm worried that he'll never understand what he needs to do in order to fix the problems in our relationship.
Like, she's so pretty. She looks like half of her age. Like, she really looks so young. And it's just like, I think Isabella's a really hard watch for me. And I just hate Bryce, like, because she just seems like such a little firecracker. She seems so sweet. And just like I said in my TikTok, it just seems like a lot of people, she's dealt with a lot of disappointment. And it's just like she wants him to step up so bad. And it's such a simple thing that this loser could do is get a job. Like, that's the only thing he has to do while she's carrying this baby. And he's just simply not doing it. He's just not doing it for the sake of not doing it. And it's like disgust. Like, it just makes me so upset. And don't even get me started on Mima, Peepaw, or Nan, and whatever the fuck we're calling him. Michael Scott says, I'm always disappointed in men, girl. Me too.
More about how our conversation went after we do this.
That's fine.
Because I don't want to get mad again and be in a bad mood.
You seem to get mad no matter what.
Now you're going to make me mad.
But
And like, he knows what to do to pick up, like, on her. Like, everything he can do to, like, pick at her, he's gonna do.
I don't get mad for no reason. I get mad because I have logical things to get mad about.
you're mad about a lot of things that aren't logical.
My feelings are valid, and you're trying to discourage my feelings. Like, they don't matter.
And he's gonna do it in a couple minutes here.
I never said that.
That's how you act. Can you pull over for a second? So I agreed to go to Bryce's Nan and Papa's house, but I don't know how it's gonna go because me and him still haven't figured anything out. You think the world revolves around you. If it's not on your timing and what you want to do...
Not in your way, it's not right. It's an argument.
You're not doing...
And this is what I mean. I know you are, but what am I? No, I'm rubber and you're glue. You're making you. Like, hello? Like, he is just that entitled. He's just that entitled kid that thinks that he deserves everything. You're like, you need to change. No, I don't have to change. You need to change. If I'm changing, you need to change. It's like, hey, if someone keeps saying something about you, it might be true. And you're just not doing anything about it. Hey, good idea here. Maybe if you changed it, we wouldn't be bitching. Maybe I wouldn't be arguing with you. I hate this conversation is so triggering for me because I just hate when you're trying to tell somebody your feelings, your feelings, and they then go, well, what about my feelings too? Well, maybe you should bring that up to me at a separate time so we can talk about mine first and then we can get into yours. Can we resolve one thing? Because like a lot of people, I'm sure Isabella, like for me, if someone does that to me, I'm like, then I feel sorry. I'm off track. Then I'm talking about your feelings and how I'm making you feel. And then I want to rectify that and apologize. But then I'm also like simultaneously like pissed because what do you mean we're talking about you right now? Like, hello? Is that manipulation? I think the fuck it is.
What are you doing?
I do my school. I
bed.
clean
And
my
again,
mom's house.
discrediting, sorry for the train, He's discrediting everything that she does for work. For her mom. Again, her mom, she's going to say, is paying for all of her stuff. And he has the audacity to be like, well, what do? You just lay in bed all day. What the fuck do you do? I'm taking care of Truly. Like, the fuck?
For her, because that's my job, you know, because my mom pays for everything for me. So that's what she expects from me. So that's what I do. I watch Truly. What are you talking about?
That's such a great point, Little Fist. 907 says she wants him to set up, she wants him to like step it up, and he takes it as nitpicking him, so he makes her mad on purpose. That is exactly what a great way to say that. All she's asking is the literal bare minimum. The bar is in hell for Bryce, and he's like, you just don't want me to be me. You don't want me to be no, Bryce. She wants you to step up for y'all's family that you're about to have. Like, hello?
I'm not sure I have to touch. She just comes in your room and you make her food when she asks.
Like, I do stuff with her. We color.
My neck's hurting.
And now he got her upset. So now she's like trying to prove to him, hey, I actually do work. This is all the stuff that I do for my little sister and my mom. And he's like, oh, my neck is hurting. Oh my God. Shut up, Bryce.
Pain.
I'm over with this conversation. My neck's hurting.
He's got like a fucking with his mop ass haircut.
Okay. Because you're a crybaby.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
God, you finally admitted it.
Yeah.
Keep saying yeah.
What about it?
I know I'm a brat, but don't make me a brat. Like, there's a reason I act like a brat. I'm not just a brat for no reason. Bryce expects me to just sit there and take, like, whatever. Probably because that's how his Nan Sue is, and she just takes everybody's bull.
Nana Sue, she's coming for you.
She don't stick up for herself. It's learned behavior.
And that is true. That is very true. And we'll see that later too. The way that his pee-paw, whatever the fuck, treats her and then the grandma, we can kind of see that this is how Bryce learned to talk to women.
Whatever, Bryce. You've changed ever since I got pregnant.
Say.
You have.
No, I have not.
Yes, you have.
How?
Yes, you have.
How?
What do you mean, how?
How?
Because we never fought this much.
At this point, I'm like, all right, what are we arguing over? It's like just stupid things. And I'm not saying anything that she has to do is easy. Like,
I'm like, how convenient is it that now in his confessionals, he's treating her like shit in real life, and then his confessionals, he's like, oh, I'm not saying I take care of kids in schoolwork isn't hard. Like, it definitely is hard. But in front of her, you're like, you don't do anything. You literally don't do anything. You're not doing anything at all. Like, you just lay in bed all day. Like, get the fuck out of here. And he did the same thing last week. Was like, well, I would never let them starve. I would never let them starve. But like, I'm not working for $10 an hour. Like, what? Now you see things through a different lens on your confessionals, but like, you're treating her like absolute shit. Like the fuck. For anyone asking, this is on TLC and I'm watching this on Discovery Plus. We are at 34 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Also, while you guys are here, make sure you're double tapping that screen. It helps push the live out to more people who love to snark like us, and I would really appreciate it. If you want to send it to a friend or two, that's also very appreciated. Even if it is to make fun of me, that's okay. I don't care. It helps me get the views. Okay, and we're gonna jump right back in.
taking care of a kid and doing schoolwork is definitely hard. I will give it to her. And I'll make sure, no matter what, that I'll find a way to make money. But I want her to understand that I need to do things my own way without her harping on me. But it's like talking to a brick wall.
When have you ever said it was your fault? Ever?
What is my fault? Like, what do I do that's my fault? I get mad over...
What have you changed for me then? What have you changed for me?
I don't know how you expect us to sit here.
What does she need to change? What does she need to change for you? She's literally pregnant. She's doing the most that she fucking can. How about you do something?
Talk if you can't even...
Because you can't let me talk ever. You never see my side.
Thank you, Bethany.
I never see your side of what?
No, never.
Of what?
Of anything. It's always my fault. I don't do nothing but sit in my bed. How is it ever my fault?
Okay, that's the problem.
Like, yeah. Like, I don't do anything wrong but sit in my bed. Yeah, because you're sitting in your bed, you're not going to get a fucking job. You're not getting a job. Like, you need to go get a job. You're not doing shit. Hello? God. Sounds good, Tosh. You can type in those comments. We'll pop them out if you do want to say anything.
Bryce doesn't seem like he even listens to when I talk.
And we got Tasha here on the screen too.
It's going through one ear and right out the other. Like, I just can't get through to him.
You know, I feel like Bryce is this way because there's nobody telling him what he's doing is wrong, except Isabella. Because his dad died, and his mom, she's worthless. So his grandparents are the only people he has to hold him accountable and to tell him you're wrong.
And if they
And like he respects his grandparents, and those are the people that need to tell him that he's wrong, and they're not doing their job, and they're doing him a disservice, and well, at this point I know the child's born, but his unborn child a disservice. And Isabella, like by him not getting a job is just like setting them up for failure just right away, which like is just crazy. Like, again, the least thing he can do, he's not doing, and it's grinds my gears. It makes me so upset. I couldn't imagine living this. Tasha says, just know by this point he has done so much, I'm sure.
can't understand and get it through his head, then I'm done. Whatever, Bryce.
And like, luckily for Isabella, thank God she had Tasha there being like championing her and like not allowing this behavior with Bryce, like making Isabella, I was gonna say something else, making Isabella not feel so alone and not making her think that she's crazy for begging for the bare minimum and him not giving it to her. On this show, a lot of these girls are unfortunately just trying to fix these boys because that's what we are taught, and unfortunately they never change. We cannot fix them. They are the way that they are, and it's a lesson that it takes a very long time to learn, unfortunately. And I wanted to thank sorry, I was in the middle of talking. Thank you, Bethany, for the finger hearts. I appreciate you so much. And then Tasha said, I did try to stay out of their relationship, but you definitely did the right thing by championing her in this moment. Okay. And yeah, a lot of these boys do not have father figures.
To the count of 10, go! Come on.
Okay, and Amaya is very whiny, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna meet Mia.
Okay, I think we need more butter. More milk. Okay, let's see.
I'm Mia. I'm 16. I'm 30 weeks pregnant. It's still so crazy to me. Like, even I think, like, oh, this baby's about to call me mom. And I'm 16 years old. I still call my mom mom. You know?
And you're still a child. I call my mom. Yeah, babe, you're a kid, okay? You should not be having a baby, but that's just my opinion on that. I really like Mia too, just because she seems like a funny girl. She's cute. Jessie simultaneously looks 15 and also 52. Okay, that hairline is not going to age well, I'll tell you that. Unfortunately, her dad, like I said in my TikTok, he has some good sense about him. He walks that fine line of being disappointed, supportive, and upset, and also just being a good parent. So it seems, like some of these parents, not Tasha, obviously, but like Hunter's mom and Bella's mom, like it's just giving like they're happy that this is happening, right? Like, yes, Jessica says her dad would be me in that situation. Same. I think like that's what I was trying to say like last week. It's like your kid's already having a baby, like, so there's not like, and they decided to like go through with the pregnancy. So we're already at that point. You can't be mean and an asshole, but you need to be, again, walk that fine line of just being all of those things, right? Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought here. Tasha says, anytime I said anything to her, she moved out. Oh my gosh.
It's just so crazy. Like, this little baby, like, it's depending on me.
Okay. Guess your belly's gonna hit the cupcake.
Oh. I work at a bakery in Baton Rouge. I make $13 an hour. And I started at $9.50. So I'm earning a little over $500 per week before taxes.
I think I counted you made 70.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of skip this because this is just so boring to me. Okay, so good for Mia. She makes decent money for being a kid, and then she loves to spend her money. Okay, and then she's gonna go shopping. Okay, I do like this part because this just shows how Yeah, for a teen, $500, I'd be like, I am so rich. I remember like when I made $10 an hour, I was like, Jeff Bezos, who? Hello? I thought I was like doing the best job in the entire world. But anyway, so it's a lot of money. And okay, granted, she's gonna have a child, so maybe not that great. It's great for a teen who's not gonna have a baby. Right?
Belly got a lot bigger. Yeah, and then my face has gotten fatter, and my fingers have gotten fatter. Because if you see and you look where my ring's at, you see that? That didn't happen before I got pregnant. Like, there wasn't a big old mark there, and like an indentation in my finger.
Indentation. Again, the lack of education, okay, this is happening, like, it's insane.
It's hard to push my ring back on.
Where's that ring from, Jesse?
And this is where we see Jesse, again, a 52-year-old, 15-year-old. He's just sitting there, and they're, like, all talking, and who's that ring from? And he just looks at her. What? You're talking, what? Jesse, we are on camera. Let's, quick. Okay. Just, again, lights on. Nobody's home.
What? Where's that ring from?
Oh, because I promised to marry her one day.
Maybe he's, like, intellectually slow.
I'm Jesse, I'm her boyfriend, and I'm also the dad.
Me and Jesse have been dating for a year.
Yeah, A says she seems very immature and childish because they are. Because they are 16.
And 4 months, but we've known each other for like 2.5 years.
And also, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of grosses me out seeing like all like the like Snapchat videos of them just like kissing. Like, oh my god, I don't know. I just like don't ever need to see kids kissing.
I was the first person to say I love you. Like, I kissed her, and it was just like our whole future played in my mind. I see like us being together probably till death do us part.
Probably. Probably. Not saying for sure, but probably. And like also, you guys, and I mean this nicely, she's kind of giving me Amber Portwood in the face. Not in the personality, but in the face. She's giving me Amber Portwood with the big old glasses.
So what are you planning on getting?
I want to do like the pink and brow count print.
Do you have like an inspo pic?
No.
Okay.
It's just in my brain.
Today, me and my friends are going to go and shop for the baby shower, which is in a few days. We are...
Someone said this too in the chat. She spent $800 on her own baby shower. Isn't someone supposed to plan that for you? Isn't someone else supposed to pay for that for you? Like, why are we doing that for ourselves, girl?
Having around 50 people at my house, and I'm going to try to stick to a budget of around $300.
So, where you want to start?
Porty City.
We gotta find the Western.
Okay. And this is where I'm also going to fast forward because, again, they're just shopping. I'm going to get some cowboy hats and... Okay. So now we're going to talk a little bit... Oops, sorry, I'm off camera. So she's talking a little bit about her mom here and how she did not have a great relationship with her mom, and she was really fucking scared when she found out she was pregnant. But then she kind of got excited that it was going to be a girl so she can have a good relationship with her daughter that she kind of always wanted with her mom. Which, like, I feel this. Like, I used to be very close with my mother, like, insanely close to my mom. And, you know, past 5 years has been so challenging to have a relationship with her because of her doing. And, you know, the need and the want to have your mother in your life, despite what they do to you, is so deep. And we can see that play throughout this series, I think, especially, well, it's my last season I've watched, but especially the season so far. And they didn't say where her mom is at or like what she's doing. That just says she's inconsistent. I'm just gonna assume that she's on drugs. That's just my guess here. So also Jesse tells us, this is kind of funny. He's like, well, let's see what he says, because I don't know. You know, he says, well, I always wanted to be a father.
That
is terrible.
I think you'll go with the theme.
After I found out she was pregnant, I was sad and worried and frustrated. But after the first few days, it was like...
Sad, worried, and frustrated. Sir, you literally took off the condom so she could get pregnant. what are we saying?
Okay, I can actually do this because I've always wanted to be a father because I never really had one, but I've always wanted to be one.
Well, yeah, but he wants.
I've always just wanted to be a father at 16, said the 16-year-old boy. Sir, you need to be busy being a teen.
To play good cop, bad cop, and he wants me to be the bad cop, and he wants to be the good cop. All the time. He's a sucker.
I'm just like, what? What? This is a baby. Like, this is not, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
He's a guy. And then Jesse's mom has bought a few things to help me decorate and everything, but my mom can get kind of jealous. It would just aggravate her a little bit if Jesse's mom helped out.
And to her mother, I say, what the fuck? If you are if you are jealous that somebody is helping your daughter and you're not, maybe you need to step up. Do you ever think about that? Maybe you should step up and do something for your daughter so then you're not jealous and your daughter can, I don't know, also talk about you. Be like, oh, look how much my mom is doing. Wouldn't that make her feel good if she's like that narcissistic to be upset that somebody else is helping her own kid? Disgusting. Disgusting. I can't. Oh my God, don't even get me started.
Yep. It's a lot. Good morning or afternoon.
Okay, so now they're going to spend $871 on stuff, which is crazy. And then we find out that Mia and Jesse's family are going to meet for the first time at the baby shower. So exciting. Okay, now we are back with Amaya in the hospital. And again, lots of screaming, which we're not going to play, you guys. Now, we are going to play this doctor coming in because I hate this man.
It could stop at any moment, you know? And so she may have to have a C-section, and that's my biggest worry.
And go to the count of 10. Go.
Come on.
I'm like, I will say, like, it is a hard watch on TV to have just like the crying and the moaning. Like I'm just like very irritated. But again, you guys, I am not a mother. Okay, I am not a mother, so I've not been through this pain yet. Okay, now I can listen to that. Okay.
Listen to me. Nice quiet delivery is better for you and better for baby. Okay? All you have to focus on is holding that breath and bearing down and pushing as hard as you can for that 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Very good.
Now, this doctor, I thought beginning watching this, I was like, you know, yes, tell everybody shut the fuck up. Okay, tell everyone in the room, we're done. No more being, you go, Amaya, we're done. Breathe and like calm her down because I think everyone was kind of hyping her up. I get that. And like, this is a girl, a 6-year-old girl looking up at this doctor, scared. And then a couple minutes, he's going to tell her, quiet. No, sir, you're not and it's a man. It's a man. You're a man telling me to be quiet when I'm in the utmost pain of my life. Get out of here.
Oh, man. The doctor had to tell everyone to shut up. I mean, I get it. We are a very loud family. You know, he puts his foot down, to be honest, and just tells us we need to all be quiet and let him.
Okay, Ruby says, screaming isn't helpful when pushing. Yes, I would assume that, but I think that when you're in pain and then like the doctor just screams at you to be quiet, that's not helpful either.
Do his job. But Lord knows I'm praying and just hoping.
But I am behind him helping her in a better way. Be like, you just need to breathe, right? Like that is good. But I'm saying in a couple minutes, he's going to be like, quiet, and yell at her.
Amaya's going to be able to push and can deliver this baby vaginally. Oh my God.
Okay, we have a couple different people in the chat here. Amy says, oh my God, I'm so quiet when I give birth, but the lady in the room next to me was yelling so bad. Tasha says, as I roll naked on the floor screaming, okay? But no one told her to stop. Amy says, yes, the doctor told her, quiet. What was I going to say? We remember Robin Brown giving birth, grabbing that headboard, going, ooh, if you haven't watched it, it's straight out of an X-rated movie. I'm not even kidding. And then you hear Cody Brown be like, right there, right there. Oh my God, no magic crazy.
You're doing it.
Okay, so we're pushing. And like, how invasive of this to be on TV? Like, this not a good look, babe.
6, 7, 8, 9, breathe.
Okay.
Good job.
Can I go 10 seconds and see what's happening? Okay.
Was like, come on, you got to do this. It's go time. And you got to put your all into it. Yeah. The nurse told her it could be 3 hours to push, and she was like, oh, hell no. At that point, it kind of put a little fire under her, and, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, ow.
6.
Oh my god. That's it. Quiet! Quiet. Sir. Sir. Quiet? Quiet? Like, she's clearly in so much pain. What? Like, why did you have to yell at her? What? Like, a little bit of better bedside manner at that point would be a little bit nicer. Be like, hey, Amaya, I'm gonna need you to breathe. The screaming is not helping. That's better. That's better. But the quiet. Don't reprimand me as I'm trying to push this very large thing out of this tiny hole. Okay? Like, it's just so, like, I'd be so fucking pissed. My girl TT is finally in the chat. What's up, TT? Why the laughing? I don't think I was laughing. Robin's birth was wild, and I have 2 kids. Haha, the worst pain ever. Robin's was like softcore. Yes, I literally understand. Cade Forever says, quiet, like it was a dog barking at the mailman. Exactly. It was that rubbed me. I was like, oh, no, the fuck he didn't. No, the fuck he didn't just say that. We would be having a chat after if I was Misty. Oh, no, the mom was laughing. Kanakara Geneva says. Yeah, I think they do like this like nervous laughter. Her and Jose are just constantly just like in a state of like laughing when they talk about serious things. So, and sorry for like the way that I'm sitting. I like don't have a chair. My back hurts. And I'm not recording where I normally record. Oh my god, I'm sorry, TT. Bree says, girl, you have the worst timing, but I'm gonna stay while I shower. Huh? He's saying. Oh my god, you guys, I'm sorry. I can't listen to the screaming. Okay. Everyone's crying. Baby has arrived. Okay. Samuel, little Sam. I did cry. I'm not gonna lie. I did cry when Sam made his entrance into the world. Like, so sweet.
10 a.m. Sammy comes into the world. He was born. Finally. Oh my god. It takes me 24 hours and 10 minutes of labor to have Sam.
Okay.
He's a
I don't
big
want to bet.
Oh, you're not a betting man? You got pictures, but you don't know how big he was.
I'm not trying to lose that money.
He was 7 pounds and 14 ounces, okay? Thank you, guys.
Okay, we get the picture. 7 pounds, 14 ounces.
Beautiful.
We're meeting a very special person.
We're meeting Sammy.
The little king of our, little pride of our joy.
Little king and pride of our joy.
His name is Samuel Maximino Georgiev Sokaris.
Samuel Maximino.
Oh,
he's
look, he's saying hi himself. Oh, no, he's going back to sleep.
All he does is sleep.
Can I hold him up?
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, hi.
Sammy is named after both me and
guys. I will be right back. I have to go let Nala out. My boyfriend's home and she's gonna go crazy. So you guys can come with me. Let me pause the podcast. Okay, come here. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Come on. Oh my god. And this Nala. Oh, you can't see her. My little Frenchie. Okay. Here you go. Now the cat's not gonna, she's gonna be so upset. You know how they say like cats are bonded pair? Like they have a bonded pair to like another cat. Like I think my cat's bonded pair. Like I'm not even kidding. I'm like obsessed with her. She is so sweet. Wakes me up in the middle of the night to like pet her, which like kind of gets annoying sometimes, but I'm just like, she just loves me, I guess. And like finally she's just laying on me all the time. It's so cute. But I want her to stay longer. Oh, Kitty's asthma, she's good. I don't think it's like, I think it was like a hairball situation that one time. Because you guys, if you weren't here, my cat on live was just like, I thought she was actively dying. It was the scariest moment of my entire life. But I think it was just like a little short stint. And Nala is my dog, who is my firstborn child, and I love her more than anything in this entire world. Okay, let me start the recording back. Let me text boyfriend. Yes, all good. I'm in the room. Should be like... Okay, sorry guys. Now I'm going to start the podcast again. Okay. Okay, you guys, I am so sorry for that brief intermission. I had to get Nala out of the bedroom so she didn't bark. And we were just chatting over on TikTok about my kitty, my dog, and just all that fun stuff. But we are back. Again, I'm sorry for that brief interruption, but we finally met Amaya's baby, Samuel Maximo Socares something, and I love a meaningful name, and Amaya was just telling us that he's named after both of his grandfathers, which is so sweet. I love that. If I ever have a child, I want to name them something after my own grandparents in some way, just because, I mean, like, I have, like, both my tattoo, well, 2 out of my 3 tattoos are for my grandparents. Like, I couldn't imagine not doing something like that. So anyways, now that you guys care, let's get back to the show.
Jose's grandfathers, and he has both of our last names.
And this is our little creation.
Our little creation. Little Sammy.
Okay.
That feeling of holding him for the first time was like the most rewarding part. Like, he's really there, and I really did that, like, by myself. It was like, I don't know, there's no better feeling than that. You did it, baby. I'm so proud of you. You're gonna be an amazing mother. Hopefully a better mother than I am. Oh my gosh, don't say that. She's already amazing.
Oh, I think she's got a ring on. Amaya, that is, on her ring finger.
The best mom I could have, literally. I'm your only mom. That's all you get. Sorry. The best one, too. I got lucky.
See, this part of the show is just so wholesome. Like, there's really not a lot to say. Other than I said, that baby has a cone head. But, like, it's just really sweet. It's sweet to see, like, after all that hard work, like, she had her baby, and now she's so happy, and she has a lot of support, and they seem like such a nice little unit. And Tasha's, I love them. I hope they're nice in real life.
So good. So good. You mama. So proud of you. Look at my grandbaby. I feel like a big weight has been lifted off, and my prayers have been answered. Because that's all I hoped for, was that her and the baby make it through, and everyone be healthy. But now that the baby's here, the real work starts. It's not a game anymore. Let's see if you guys can handle it.
Yeah, like that was the easy part, was being pregnant. Now it's real life. Now you got now this is your life for 18 years minimum. Jessica said to Tasha, do all the girls talk to each other after being on the show? I always wonder that too. That's a great question. Okay. We are now back with Isabella and Bryce, and we just see his cool truck. Okay. Tasha says, yes, the last that she had heard that they do all talk together. Not sure if Amaya talks to them. Tasha talks to Misty, Maya's mom.
Do you think your Nana and Papa are gonna want?
Do you talk to Hunter's mom, or those people? Do you talk to them, or is it just like? Well, I guess we can wait till next week too.
Talk about. Hello.
Okay, and also, so now we're back with Bryce and Isabella. Bryce is sleeping or pretending to be on his phone.
Oh. Okay, now you're not gonna talk. Let's go. Put your seatbelt on.
Okay. Marmar, baby, do you live in or around Utah? You have the real deal down pat. No, so I cover a lot of Sister Wives stuff, so it just seeps into, like, my everyday, like, stims that I have to say, like, real deal, big deal. It's a part of me now, forever, after watching Sister Wives in Salt Lake City, Real Housewives, so it just comes out.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks
love
good.
you too. Thank you.
I'm making your favorite, so hopefully choose them with the crab legs.
There you go. So you're gonna love that. Okay, yeah. You'll be like, what's going on? Okay, crab legs. Yeah.
Crab coma.
I'm Kevin. This is Sue. We're Bryce's grandparents, and we're fixing to be great grandparents.
My Nana and Papa are pretty much parents and grandparents. I don't know. They play both of the roles. So
We started raising Bryce when he turned about 3 years old, I guess. His mother was just partying a lot and, not real responsible.
I'm wondering, but I can do a quick Google search, but if Tasha's still watching, is me mom Peepaw Bryce's mom's parents or his dad's parents? I'm getting that it's Bryce's mom's, but TBD.
Bryce's dad, he went to jail.
And then a few years later, sadly, his father passed away.
It's a sad situation, and I just thought it would be better if Bryce permanently stayed with us.
We've tried to give him the best life we could give him. I've always felt like we had to overcompensate, to make up for the hard times in his life when he was little. Did we spoil him some? Yeah, of course we did, but he's been...
Okay, so Tasha says that it's his mom's parents and his dad's had him, and they took him away from them. Oh, so Bryce has had a little bit of a rough upbringing, or kind of like bounced around, and you can see, like, Bryce is very loved by his grandparents, and I think that they would definitely have overcompensated in some way because of the hard first couple years of Bryce's life that, like, no kid should have to go through. And it's just... like, I get that, especially, like, being an adult, like, I would probably do the same thing, but they're not helping him, be a better person in a little bit, and we'll see that. And also, like, when I was watching this for the first time, I was like, oh, like, this is so sweet. This is so sweet. Like, his grandparents love him. And then when he started talking to his grandma, like, oh, that old bag or something like that, I was like, oh my God, Bryce, like, fuck. I do want to say that Tasha said Isabella has had a rough life as well, which we kind of talked a little bit about that last week, that Isabella has had a little bit of a rough time. And next week, Tasha and I will figure out in the details, which I'll keep you guys posted, but we'll kind of go into more of their story when she's on next week's live. We're going to get down to what Bryce did at the funeral, because I need to know. And then also Tasha said that Bryce, or Isabella used to live with Bryce's Meemaw Peepaw situation here.
A joy for us. He's so special.
Alrighty.
And he's like, this is the biggest smile we've seen Bryce have, and it's just it is very sweet to see.
Bryce is just so closed off these days and doesn't really talk about anything.
I know he looks like he's in shock, doesn't he? Yeah.
Well, he's having a fucking baby. He's having a fucking baby. Like, what? Hello?
Deer in the headlight look.
We're very excited that a new baby's coming. It's a little surreal that we're going to be great grandparents.
Are you going to be a great grandmother, dead or alive?
What does that mean?
Do you want to be dead before you have one or no?
Oh, of course not.
All right, then.
That's one good thing about it. At least we'll get to see the baby, and
get to see it grow up.
See the baby grow up, before we're too old to even enjoy it.
And now Nan starts to cry. And then Ruby says, like, yeah, they're overprotective because of his childhood, but they need to stop enabling his behavior. Yes.
I mean, it's just going to be a real change. And I don't know. It's a very emotional thing. Yesterday, he was a little boy, and now he's like this man who's going to have a baby.
When Isabella found out she was pregnant, me and Nan welcomed her, and, we did everything we could, but it is a shock.
It was just a little bit too soon for me.
Well, yeah, 18 is very soon for a fucking baby.
You did.
I didn't do nothing. Old woman did it to herself.
Old woman did it to herself. Don't call me that.
All good? You good?
Yeah, just nervous.
You are? Why?
Well, no, we need to talk about stuff. All we
I wonder,
know is
like,
there
as, like, when Isabella left her house, like, I want to know why it's so awkward, or why Nan, Mima, is so uncomfortable at the thought of this happening.
See some tension between Isabella and Bryce tonight.
There's Pop-Up. You hears him coming.
With Bryce, we always say, how's everything going? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
There he is, yeah.
So we have our concerns and a lot of questions.
He's not real open about, like, his relationships and stuff. He doesn't talk to us about it. He likes to keep that private.
It can be easier communicating with Isabella. So we're hoping to get some answers tonight.
Here we go. Gonna find out now, huh?
Hopefully this is not going to happen anytime soon again.
Okay. So I'm going to go 10 seconds ahead. Okay. So we're at Mia's dad's house in Louisiana.
Hey, man, what you got going on right there?
I love the Louisiana accent. I really do.
Shower. It's not a lot.
Looks like a lot to me.
Okay, well.
Yes, Jess. So I think I'll keep you guys posted. We will hopefully have Tasha on the live next week.
Oh, just a little bit. I'm gonna show you everything I've got, but I gotta pee. Be right back.
I'm Keith. I'm 47. I'm Mia's dad, and I'm about to be a grandfather.
When I first found out I was pregnant, I was afraid to tell my dad because I was scared. I don't know. Because I knew he was going to be disappointed in me.
Yes, I was disappointed in Mia getting pregnant at 16. Going through my head when I found out was everything. It's like, kind of like, I guess, her life passing in front of my eyes in a blink, Seeing her little bitty growing up, and then all of a sudden, out of left field, 100% this. But I do feel some type of way responsible. Because I dropped the ball, I feel like, and I should have went and got her on birth control. And I mean, that's on me. I mean,
He, like I said, I've been saying this the entire time. Borderline's the perfect, I fucked up, I'm responsible, I'm disappointed, but he's still being there for his daughter, because I'm sure we'll find out more of his story and their story with the mother, and we're going to see some stuff. And I'm guessing her mother is not the greatest person, right? So like this dad, when I saw this, I was like, finally, we're not celebrating a teen pregnancy like a lot of the other parents are doing and always do in Teen Mom. Or it's like when they're like, oh, well, they're, what are we going to do now that you're pregnant? It's like, well, we're already at that point of like having the baby. It's like you have to support them, but also like at the same time, like we can't just keep condoning this behavior. Like Jessica, he's saying that her dad cares enough to say these things out loud. And like, he's saying all the things that we're thinking out loud, which I'm so happy that that he's doing that. And also just being there for her. Also, someone said that Bryce's grandpa seems misogynistic. Yeah, just a little bit.
But she wasn't knocking down my door either saying, hey, Dad, hey, did you forget? Because I forget stuff, And I mean, unfortunately, this is one of them things I forgot.
And like, this should have been like way more important to him, I think. Like, and a kid, like that's really awkward for a kid to do. She does have some culpability, as Cody Brown would say, in that. But he could have, been a little bit more proactive. But I like that he's taking responsibility for that. Yes, TT.
Okay.
All right.
So these are the centerpieces of the table. They're little hats.
No, that's kind of cute. So what else you got?
These are going to be hanging from
like above the tables.
Jesus Christ, $4 for some freaking balloons. How much you spend on all this? $800 what?
$75.
That is crazy, you guys, for anybody to spend. I don't care how much money you have, but $875 for a baby shower is insane. And yes, TT says that just shows how childish she is. Yes, we do have to remember that these are 16-year-olds, and like this is the most important thing to her at this moment is her baby shower. I'm so excited for my baby shower, right? And it's just like it's this word, it's like a hard cringe watch because it's like, oh my god, $900, almost $1,000 on something like you could have done, and like, isn't someone else supposed to do this for you? Like, and like, don't we have DIY? Like, don't we have Amazon? Like, why are we spending $900 on just decorations? That's not even food. It's not food. It's the decor. Like, oh my god, everyone in the chat is like, it's fucking crazy.
$900. It's like the nine.
Oh, TT says my sister was a teen mom and she spent $1,000 on her baby shower. Oh my god.
$100 she spent on the baby shower is a prime example of how she's not ready to have a baby and she's clueless about life.
Yeah.
That's just money down the drain.
Yeah.
I do everything I'm supposed to do.
Jessica says, let's do Dollar Tree and get friends together and make stuff. Holy shit.
I have good grades in school. I'm about to finish school. I work.
It's gonna be hard, man. Sucks. Struggling is hard.
Yeah, kids planning a party. What do you expect? Absolutely.
I didn't want that. I don't want that on anybody. Definitely don't want that for my kid. Who's all supposed to be coming over and help?
Caitlin and Jesse and all of them are going to be here. And then Mom, she said she was going to be here, but I don't know.
So sad.
That's just how it is, babe.
I just don't talk to my mom a lot. She's more absent. We don't have a good relationship, and we don't live together.
Yeah. Well, at least you got people to help you.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's that she's not.
Yeah. My mom and dad, they officially like split up like 2.5 years ago, and that's when I started living with my dad.
Yeah.
My mom isn't stable. She doesn't have a stable work environment. She doesn't have a stable place to live. She has a lot to figure out. And I just knew, like, with my dad, I'd be in a stable house.
That's my daughter.
It's so sad. Again, not a lot to say here, not a lot to snark on about Mia's upbringing, but I'm sure this has to do with just, there has to be some sort of drug use involved. I think I don't think living with her dad was by choice, probably. It was the best decision for her. And I just, my heart just absolutely goes out to her for having to deal with this as a kid. And especially like from maybe going to have it from her mom being in her life to this, like that's hard.
Baby girl, I mean, you know.
I love him. I'm a dad's girl.
I don't know. I just wish things would be better. You know, that's a sore subject.
Yeah. Jessica says, it seems like they love each other a lot, but they just don't know how to deal with the situation. Absolutely. I think we need to start some therapy for both of them, you know?
Well, what else you got?
So we're going to put the banner up.
Let's look at it.
And then we're going to put like the balloon arch around the banner.
Hopefully this is not going to happen anytime soon again.
How are you going to prevent that from happening again?
So that was a producer asking.
Don't look at me.
She's talking to you. So how would you prevent that, Mia?
My plan for after having the baby, to have another baby, preventing it, is to be put on birth control. I want to get an IUD or some type of birth control in my arm so I know it's reliable. Because, like, we did use protection in the beginning, but Jesse took off the condom.
Wow.
And, you know, like, she's, like, saying that as, like, oh, it happened once, where it's like, no, it was, like, that wasn't a normal thing, okay? I think we're all the dad, we're just like, oh my god, you could have, you knew how to prevent this, and then you just decided not to? Like, oh.
What?
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't feel so guilty now.
He's pissed. And she's gonna cry.
Y'all are stupid.
You know what? There's one thing that I can't. I hate being a disappointment to anybody, let alone my parents. I can just feel her absolute pain in this moment, just like feeling like a disappointment. That is the worst feeling in the entire world.
To have protection and to purposely take it off in chances of creating a freaking another human being that you're responsible for the rest of your life, baby. It dumbfounded me. It really does. I mean, it's ridiculous.
But as Robin Brown would say, oh, your frontal lobe isn't fully developed. They're not fully developed, then you can decide. Then you can decide what kind of religion you want. Their frontal lobes aren't fully developed, so like we have to think of it like not like our age, but like a 16-year-old, and we all once were that.
You think I wanted to get pregnant, huh?
No, I
okay,
would
then.
hope not. But you need to be, hey, bro. I mean, do what you got to do. I don't want to get into all that, but I mean, golly, kind of obvious. Just saying, y'all still children. Whether you having a baby tomorrow or in a year. And whatever. I'm sorry I made you upset, but that's just how
what a good dad. Great dad, actually. Like, upset, but then he apologizes. Good job. Especially for like a Southern dad.
Hello.
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 Is your dad still saying no to me coming over, or am I coming?
Come over.
Alright.
I love you. Love you too. Bye.
How long is he staying?
Until tonight.
It's like reminding me of Stranger Things when Eleven was dating Mike in like the first or second season, and Hopper was like all pissed off and like keeping the door open. This is exactly that.
Stay in here, that's all I can say.
No.
I'm just telling you how I feel. It's awkward having Jesse around because I don't really care for him. I don't want him in my house. I'm just trying to get over that I just heard earlier. Anyway.
Bryce is going to get a job.
We're getting to the confrontation with the grandparents. Okay, so now we're at Bryce's grandparents' house in Graham, Texas.
What's up, boy?
I don't really think Bryce understands that if he doesn't get it together, I'm done. Like, I've explained over and over again why he needs a job. I mean, I've tried, my mom's tried. There's fixing to be a baby here, so hopefully Bryce's grandparents can get through to him.
Oh, it's good, man. I'm really surprised.
Kevin.
What?
You're blocking the sunlight. How's your mom doing?
Oh, she's doing fine. Working.
Your little sister, you've been looking after her or what?
Yeah.
You got a lot on your plate, don't you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Maybe more than most. At your age. Isabella seems a little standoffish previously. She was always nice and smiling, and tonight she just doesn't seem very inviting, or there's a wall there, I feel like, between us.
She looked the same to me, like she's on the defensive or something's wrong. But I just shook it off. I haven't seen her in a while, and she's nervous, and, we'll see what happens.
Tasha says in the chat, he is so rude. They said that because they didn't think she should watch. Truly. That's crazy. Okay, like, Isabella's 18. She's more than capable of watching her younger sister, and also she's about to have a baby, so, like, I think it's like, well, she should probably watch a kid and see how that goes. TT says the way that they judge her mood, like people generally forget what it's like to be 18, let alone and pregnant. Yeah, I think like, and they're like, oh, she's just like usually so smiling. Why don't you smile more? It's like giving when like an old man tells you, you should smile more. Hello, like no, get the fuck out of here. Just not good, babe. Suzanne says, what's up with Sister Wives? We're done with Sister Wives until season 21 comes back.
Well, what y'all's plan?
Yeah, it's like she is pregnant and a teen. Stop judging her moods. Like, and your fuck-ass grandson is not getting a job. Okay? Like, I'm sure you know what's going on in a sense. Like, let's be so for real right now. Let's be so for real.
What do you want to do?
I got no clue.
What do you mean? Plans
As far
for
as
what?
where y'all are going to live, are y'all going to try to live together?
No.
You don't want to live with Bryce?
No. Not at anybody's house.
Well, no,
Fair.
I mean, like, when it's time for y'all to live together.
Oh, yeah,
Or
but...
get married or whatever.
It's like, I'm sorry, live together where? With what money? With what money, Peepaw? What money are we living together in someone else's house? Like, he won't even get a job. He won't even get a job. And like, they already know all these answers. And now they're just trying to like grill her. It's just, it's not sitting right with me. Not sitting right with me at all.
My Nana and Papa had felt like that we should get married because we're really religious.
Well, my family's Christian, too.
Yeah, super religious. We're very religious where we need to get married. Hello? Like, yeah, someone says the 1950 calls, we don't want them back. Like, what are we doing? Like, thank God Isabella has some sense to be like, I'm not getting married yet. Like, this man won't even get a job and you want me to marry him? Like, we're past that point, okay?
But my mom didn't think that we should get married just because we was having a kid. If we can't financially support a baby, why would we get married? It's
Exactly.
not like I'm gonna go to hell because I had a baby out of wedlock.
Yes. Yes, thank God Tasha was standing so strongly behind her and like helping guide her in this moment, because if she wasn't there for her, like, well, now we know Tasha is, or not Tasha, sorry, Isabella is now engaged to Bryce, unfortunately. Spoiler alert. But, oh my God, who knows if the grandparents had a hand in that, or like that's what she generally wants. But, oh, this is just, I hate this conversation. I really do.
So your plan isn't for y'all to get married anytime soon? Or ever?
Not anytime soon. Gotta get a job first.
With what ring? With what ring are we getting married with? With what money? Like, hello?
We have 2 months until she comes and nothing's bought. I mean, she has a couple outfits that my mom's bought.
You know, you're talking about y'all don't have anything. What about having a baby shower? Are you interested in that at all?
What about you guys buying something for me? What about that? Like, because she doesn't have anything, the logical answer isn't for Bryce to go get a job so they can start saving for stuff. It was that you should just have a baby shower so other people can go buy you things that you need. I'm sorry, what? And the only person that has bought something is Tasha. The only people that have bought something is fucking Tasha. And you want to have a marriage license, no job, no planning for the baby, but you want them to get married. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And it's like, this is the biggest deal. It's like very much last week with Hunter and Bella, and then be like, oh, well, Hunter is really good at sports. We should continue to do sports. I'm sorry, there is a fucking baby on the way. We're not talking about Hunter's sports career in 8th grade. That's gonna maybe pan out or not pan out. The kid's gonna be like 16 by the time Hunter is, well, in college, right? It's just like the priorities here are just maddening to me. Absolutely maddening. Yeah, but he's passing football and passing football and basketball, excuse me. I would say this conversation pissed me off. No, me, mom, Peepaw will pay for it all, don't worry. Tasha says, we did a gender reveal and no one brought diapers, which is crazy. What else? Okay, let's see one more thing. Okay, let's keep going.
No, I don't want a baby shower.
People bring you and give you gifts.
It's not about the gifts. It's just more about, like, support. It's crunch time. Like, this isn't going to happen, and there's just, like...
Hey, that baby's not going to hurt for nothing. I can promise you.
Well, I'm hurting right now, Peepaw. Okay, Peepaw, I'm hurting right now, and no one's doing anything about it. We're just like, oh, poor Bryce. Everyone's giving Bryce too much shit because he needs to get a job. But we're not gonna make Bryce settle. And then y'all aren't helping me out. Y'all aren't doing anything for me, and I'm carrying your great-grandchild. Y'all just care about Bryce. It's disgusting. It's so sickening.
I'm very frustrated because it has nothing to do with them not buying anything. It has everything to do with they're enabling Bryce to think that he doesn't have to do anything, and he does because he helped make this kid.
We're willing
Exactly. We're not doing anything to better Bryce.
to do whatever we can. And Bryce is going to get a job.
Yeah, we're willing to do whatever we can to help, besides pushing Bryce to go get a job. Oops, sorry guys, I accidentally muted it.
Settling for $10 an hour.
No, you have to have a decent job.
You have to crawl before you walk. Like my mom said, you don't have to work.
$10 an hour won't do nothing.
Okay.
It won't.
It's better than $0 an hour, babe. Plus benefits. Like, oh my God. Thank God Isabella I'm sure she's on her mom's insurance, but like, what the fuck would they have done without that? Be in a massive amounts of debt before we even get started? God.
If you would just make an effort, that is all my mom is asking.
It's a waste of my time.
Well, why is your
here we go.
mom asking Bryce what to do?
Because she is her voice. Because y'all aren't doing shit. She is her voice. Hello? That's why. They have like something out for Tasha in this, and you can just tell. Like, you just see Isabella immediately just clam up.
I'm still her daughter.
Yeah, exactly. And she wants the best for her daughter and for her daughter's future child.
And I'm not going to be in a relationship, me and him dating, but me feel like a single mom and my mom taking care of me and Paisley. That's just not, like, it don't make any logical sense.
I think her mother's sticking her nose in and telling Bryce what to do. You know, that's not right.
Somebody has to do it, fucking Peepaw. Somebody has to get this kid going. And, like, Tasha, like, last week I was like, that's the right way to do it. That's the right way to do it. She respectfully was like, what do you need help with? Like, do you need gas money to, like, go to your job interview? Like, what can I help you with to help you get a job? And it's none of that. It's just, I don't want to work for $10 an hour. You got to work for something because $0 an hour is not going to cut it with a baby. And that way you could have just been saving until you had that baby. And then once she had the baby, like, okay, I'm going to go look for a better job. I'm going to go, you know, whatever. Just do something in the meantime. This isn't your career path forever. But what are you doing? Just fucking playing video games every single night? Just laying in bed, not doing shit with your day? God. What are you saying? She'll get banned here. Blanket, no, I don't think I can because, like, someone in the chat said I will probably get banned. I know on Twitch I can do that, but I just got a Twitch, but I haven't streamed on there yet. I'm a little scared. And TT says, because she's a child, she's trying to keep the peace. Respectful, being a respectful young woman is so hard. Yes. And then the women are often then blamed for being, they were blaming her for having a reaction or not being smiling enough when she got there. And she, like, no one is sticking up for her besides her mother. And I just feel so bad for her. Like, why is this grandpa talking to her like this?
He needs to do
so irritating.
What he thinks he needs to do to be able to raise a family, okay? Not just anything.
He needs to be doing what he needs to do to help raise a family, but not just anything. We need to start somewhere. Peepaw, we gotta start somewhere. Tasha says, just wait till his mom shows up. Worthless.
Future, a bright future, okay? He's smart, he's very smart, but it takes a little time. You can't just get that overnight. And if you go settle for a minimum wage job, that's what you're doing, is just settling for that. That's not the life he dreamed of. He wants to have a life too, and a good life.
Do we not think, Isabel, this is not the life anybody dreamed of. This is not the life anybody dreamed of being pregnant at 18. Okay, but we have to do what we have to do. What do you, like, yes, your grandson is smart, but it's not settling. It's not fucking settling. He needs to do something. Like, I know I've been saying the same thing over and over again, but it's so infuriating as a viewer to watch this, and the entitlement that they think that this boy has to get like a 6-figure job at 18 with no experience, I'm assuming, and just not be doing absolutely anything that he could to be providing or saving for a child is insane, and just allowing him to be living. It's crazy. It's just so it's so upsetting. And it's like, you decided just to keep, like, in Texas you don't really have a choice, but where I'm at in Illinois, you made the choice to have this child, and you're not following through with any of the promises you've made, and now she's 7 months pregnant, and it's like, there's no one's upholding the end of their deal they made besides her mom, and the person that she thought she was gonna be partners with can't fucking do it. Ooh, Tasha says he got fired for his lack of work ethic. Okay, boy wasn't even working when he was there. And that's so unshocking to me that that's why he got fired. Oh, he had a good job that his peepaw got him in the city. Ooh, okay. And like I was saying earlier, my first job, $10 an hour. And I thought I was like, that was the biggest deal because it was above minimum wage and I was working in an office. Okay. And I was working for a family. Like, I'm a fucking Nepo baby. And then I worked my way up to the position that I'm at now, post school and stuff like that. But like, you have to start somewhere. Okay. Like, what? And like, what these people, I don't understand what these people just don't fucking get about this. I don't get this at all. And I also, TT says, my minimum wage was $7.25. Poverty, baby. Yeah. And then I did get a second job at Urban Outfitters. And that was also, I think it was like $8.25. Horrible. Yeah, everyone's like, mine was $9 an hour. I thought I was rich as fuck. I remember just counting that money. I was like so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just gonna blow my BJ.
What I'm asking is, they told Bryce get his head out of his ass and get a job. But oh well, who cares? Not them, because bringing a baby in this world doesn't fall on them. It falls on my family.
Yep.
It'll be all
it does.
right.
And like, that's something like too, when I was watching this earlier, I'm like, she's so right. It's like, if she didn't want, like, he doesn't have to be with the baby all the time. It's her and her family has to be with the baby all the time. They don't have to deal with it all the time. It's only usually the woman who has to fucking deal with this all of the time. And what are we doing? Why they don't see this, like, is so maddening.
Relax a little bit.
Well, I'm sorry I sit here and worry because...
No, I understand. But it's Bryce's baby, too. Let's not forget that.
Okay.
Let's stand up for the boy.
Well, let's make an effort.
We had this crab dinner, to reconnect.
Yeah, relax a little bit. Shut the fuck up. Relax a little bit. I'm 7 months pregnant and y'all aren't doing shit. No one's doing anything. What do you mean relax?
And
you think the grandma's gonna come in and be like, I understand. Then she's like, well, it's Bryce's baby too. No shit, it's Bryce's baby, which is why I'm here trying to get this motherfucker a job. Yeah, they're all ganging up on her. This is such a hard watch.
Isabella.
Oh, aren't pregnant people not even supposed to eat seafood?
And
no, Ruby, they are.
I feel like I have been under attack the whole time. It's getting dark out here. We need to get all this stuff and get it inside. So I'm hopeful that if we just had some time to reflect, we can all come together and try to form a plan that works for everyone.
Well, I hope so, but I'm not holding my breath.
She's pissed. Okay, let's watch the next time on. Oh, thank you, TT.
How's it going, bud?
Next time on Unexpected.
When I first met Jesse, I kind of didn't like him. Then this happened. Well, I definitely don't like the kid now.
Jesse stayed the night.
No.
He's making it hard. He is making it harder than it has to be. I don't know why he don't let you sleep over. Ain't like she's gonna get pregnant again.
Let's go. He's ready. He wants the clothes on.
Okay, I'm gonna go skip the baby crying. Okay.
He's a piece of...
When does the disappointment stop?
I do think it's important for Hunter to have his dad in his life. He's a 13-year-old boy about to have a child of his own, but his dad needs to be consistent.
I don't want to hurt. Done with this stupid.
Hell, stop, wait.
Dinner, it was miserable. I'm not going to sit in a room with a little crybaby because...
Okay, you guys, that's it. I can't wait for next week. This show has me... I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving this show. We're hopefully going to have our girl Tasha as well as Mom on next week. For how long? Who knows? Maybe she'll do the whole recap with us. We don't know. We'll see what she's comfortable with. It looks like we're having a little bit of everybody next week. We're getting Bella and Hunter again, the 13-year-old and the 15-year-old. They make me sick. Not make me sick, but it's just like really, that's a real tough watch to watch that family kind of navigate that. I will be going live on Tuesday around 6 Central. 6 Central. Make sure you follow though so you don't miss out when I do go live. It'll give you the notification, or make sure you have my notifications on. Thank you so much for the finger hearts, Bethany. I really appreciate you guys all so very much. And I think that's all we have for today. I'm going to hop off and go relax for the rest of the night. And you guys, make sure if you guys do love and enjoy the content, you follow along. I do have a Patreon, a YouTube, all the good stuff. The link is in the bio. And I will see you guys all next week. And if you're listening on the podcast, make sure you give me 5 stars if you've been listening this long. It is very much appreciated. Again, I love you all so very much, and we will see you next time.